Hello students, good morning all of you. I think all you are happy at your home and enjoy the vacations, the long vacations you are enjoying, and you are preventing yourself from the coronavirus and you are safe at home. So stay at home to for your health and for your future also. So students, as you know very well, our school is conducting the online teaching learning program by using the YouTube and Zoom app too. So today the first class of class 9th I am going to discuss about the syllabus of standard 9 for the session of 2020 and 21. Students, there is the name of your computer chapter is computer book is computer application, and the cbse code for the computer application is 165 for class 9th. Okay, I think any problem. The first is the computer name of the subject is computer application and the subject code is 165 for the session 2020 and 21. Students, we are going to distribute the different units for the whole session, and each unit has the different respective marks. Each unit have the different respective marks. One by one we will discuss about the unit name and the marks of distribution. The marks of the units distributed accordingly. There are 5 different units. There are 5 different units you can see here on the board. There are 5 different units. The first unit name is Basic of Information Technology. The first unit is called Basic of Information Technology. In this unit you will learn about what is computer, what are the characteristics of computer, what are the limitations of computer, what are the different devices of computer, what are the input processing of computer. Each and everything you will learn about the computer in this unit. The marks of this unit is 15. That means it means that when you are appearing in the examination, the marks of 15 marks question will arise from these units. It will distribute in whole the session, okay, in whole the questions. And the second unit is cyber safety. Cyber safety. In this unit, students, we will learn about what are the cyber thefts, what are the cyber crimes, what are the basic rules we have to follow to prevent us from the cyber crimes, and where you complain regarding the cyber crime, and what action you need to perform to prevent us from the any type of cyber theft and cyber crime. So in this unit we will learn the cyber safety. The cyber safety unit's marks is 10 marks. In the final examination, the number of question comes from the cyber safety maybe varies, but the total marks is only about of 10 marks. 10 marks question will definitely come from the cyber safety units. This is the second unit. It is divided by the cbse. There are 5 units, and the third unit is known as office tools. The third unit is called the office tools. Is a very important and a very big chapter. It's a very important and very big chapter, and this chapter, these tools contain 15 marks. These units contain how many marks? 15 marks. And in this chapter you will learn about word processor, you will learn about the spreadsheet software, you will learn about the PowerPoint presentation, and so many things about the different units. In MS Word you will learn various things, in MS Excel you will learn various things, in PowerPoint presentation you will learn various things. Students, you must think that the marks of this chapter will come from 15 marks. Very compulsory. This compulsory course topic and very huge topic it is. So in the whole session you must concentrate towards this study very well, because it's a huge marks. 15 marks 15 marks question of the session will definitely ask from this chapter. Actually, this chapter is distributed in 3 different units. Further, I will discuss about what are the different units and what are. In the introductory view, I am just telling you these are 3 chapters in these tools: MS Word, MS Excel, and PowerPoint. The next unit is called Scratch or Python. The 4th unit is named is Scratch or Python. In this unit, you will learn about either Scratch or Python. Scratch or Python is the option. Either you have to learn the Scratch, either you have to learn the Python. It will decide later what topic we will discuss in this unit. So most of the time in the last session we will discuss about the Python, and in the coming year it may possibly we will discuss the Python about is a programming. Both are the programming units. In this units we will learn the various types of programmings. The marks of this unit is 10. What is this? The marks of this unit is 10. That means either Python or either Scratch, the question will ask in the examination is based on the 10 marks. Student, you can see there are two different subunits in this. First these 4 units 1, 2, 3, 4 is called theory units. This is called theory units, and the last is called lab exercises. This is the marks of 50. This 50 and 50. This 50 and this 50 equal to 100. Students, you must see that all the session is divided in 2 groups, in theoretical part and the practical part. So the students, you must take care theory as well as the practical, because both are carrying equal marks. In the last session, in the last session, it was not like this. It was 70 of practical marks and 30 of theoretical marks. But the cbse has changed the pattern. Now it has become equal, the theory as well as practical. The theory containing 50 marks question and the practical also of 50 marks. So students, you must see that you must concentrate to study towards the equality. You divide it equally, 50 marks and 50 marks. So you can get 100 marks in your final examination. So students, I think all the distribution of marks of the different units is clear now. Just a couple of minutes before I will discuss about the basic of computer technology, first unit of this chapter. The basics of information technology. The first unit is called basic of information technology. In this unit we will discuss about the computer. What is computer? You know very well, or you know that the first question in this unit comes to what is a computer? What is a computer? The question is, what is a computer? Students, in this session we will discuss about what is computer. Computer is, as you know very well, computer is an electronic device which is different from the other electronic devices. How it is different from the other different electronic devices? Because it can perform various type of jobs. Computer is a special electronic device which work according to the instruction given by the user. But all other different electronic devices do not perform like this. So a computer is an electronic device that can accept the data from the user and process it and give the final result. It accepts the data in a raw form, and process it by their different processing units, and then it gives the output. So in the computer system there is a requirement of input, then after it will process, then it gives the final answer. Computer is an electronic device which perform the instruction given by the user given by the user, and it processes and give the result in a meaningful format. We enter the information, we enter the raw data into the computer in the raw fact. That means it's a raw fact, and it processes it and then it converted into a meaningful information. Okay. Computer accept two things. Computer accept two things. First is data and the second is instructions. First is data and second is instruction. When you are entering a data, is a meaningless. It is a meaningless, and after entering the data, you need to enter the instruction also. For example, you are entering 2, then again you are entering 2. These are the data. These are the data. These are the data. But you want to know the addition of these 2 and plus 2. 2 and 2. Then here the plus sign is as instruction. Is a instruction. 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 Without the instruction, the raw fact is useless. So in the computer system, we need to input data as well as the instruction to perform the task. Then this is the raw data, and the computer accepts the data and the instruction from the user and process it and then give the final result. It will give 4. That means if there is addition is done by the computer system, because you have given the instruction. On the same way, if you are given the instruction, it will give the 0. Why it is give the 0? Because the instruction has changed. The data are same, but the instruction has changed. So in computer, we input the data and the instruction, and they perform their task on the basis of the instruction given by the user. Without instruction, the data is meaningless. You are entering data, but you are not entering any instruction. That is meaningless. That is a meaningless. So students, we can say that a computer is an electronic device which accepts the raw data and instruction from the user and processes and give the final a meaningful output. Okay? Any problem? Students, we are going to discuss about what are the characteristics of computer. What are the characteristics of computer? What are the characteristics computer? Characteristics means what can a computer, what are features a computer have? In this world, a lot of devices are present. Each devices have different features. Each device has different features, and according to that features they are popular. So computer is one of the device which is very popular in this world because of the various features. One by one we will discuss about the various features of the computer. The first feature is speed. The first feature is speed. What is its speed? You know very well, computer can accept a millions of instruction and the data from the user and process in the fraction of second. So in the normal cases, we are a human being, we cannot perform this. So we can say the computer speed is very high. It can perform millions of instructions in per second. It can perform various tasks at a time with the same speed. For example, when you are playing a computer game, and at the same time you are playing music, and on the same time you are downloading some files, there is no distribution of the time lapse. That means on the same time, on the same duration, they perform the different tasks with the same speed. This is not like this. The speed of your gaming is slow down because of the speed of downloading. The speed of your music will slow down because of your downloading. It is not like this, because the computer has a lot of speed. It can process 1 terabytes of data in per second. it can process. It can process a millions of instructions in per second, per fraction of second. I am telling you, per fraction of second is required to process millions of data and instruction in the computer. Okay, I think this is clear. The second thing is versatility. Versatility. What is it? Versatility means what? In the Hindi meaning, it is called chanchalta. In the Hindi we can call it chanchalta. It means that a computer system can perform multiple job at the same time. Multiple job at the same time. In the case of human being, and in the case of human being, suppose I have given a task to give addition. On the same time, I am giving you to do the subtraction. On the same time, I am giving you to perform multiplication. On the same time, I am giving you some other task. You will take time to perform each and every instruction. But in the case of computer, computer do not take any time. It will distribute the time, fraction of time to each task that you have given. One by one it will perform. It look like it is performing one by one in the inner section, but at the front section it is performing simultaneously. That is called versatility. And this versatility means that can perform a various types of tasks at the same time without the interference of other tasks at a time. Is it clear? I am repeating the things. Versatility is a feature of computer in which a computer can perform multiple tasks at a time. Just a couple of minutes before I have given you one example. Computer can perform downloading process, computer can perform playing music process, computer can perform typing process at the same time. How it is done? It is done by the features of the versatility. Okay? The third thing is accuracy. In the most of the cases when I give you multiple tasks to perform, it may be the accuracy, it may be error, it may creates error. For example, I am giving to do the addition, at the same time I am giving you subtraction, at the same time I am giving you multiplication. You perform slowly, but it may be possibly there is a chances of committing error. But in the case of computer, it cannot perform any kind of error. It always give 100% result according to the user instruction. Actually, there is a term used in the computer system, garbage in, GI, garbage in, garbage out, GIGU, garbage in, garbage out. If you are entering a wrong thing, it will give you wrong answer. If you are giving the correct thing, if you give the correct thing, so it will give you the correct answer. So you can say that accuracy of the computer is 100%. It never commit any type of mistakes. If it commits any type of mistake, there is a mistake of user, not the computer. During the processing of a computer, there is no chances of error. I hope it is clear. The next is large memory space. Students, in a class, in the general class, when you are attending a class of 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour, and you are getting the information from the user side, from the teacher side, you are getting the information. But after the class, whole thing is not remembered inside you. each and every points that the teacher has tell you is not remembered, but you forget it, and due to the forgetness you write down in the copy and to learn it the later. But in the computer, in the case of computer has a memory. It can store the data and stored till it is deleted. It is stored till it is deleted. It means whenever you store the data in the computer, it cannot delete itself, because it can remember the thing for the large time, for the long time, because it has a huge memory space, huge memory learning capacity, huge memory learning capacity, means huge memory space to learn the things, and it will never erase itself. It will never erase itself. It can be erased by the user or any other unwanted things like virus, like worms. So I think students, speed, versatility, accuracy and large memory you have learned. These are the some characteristics of computer we are discussed. In the next session we will discuss about the limitations of computer, and what are the limitations, and so on, this related topics. In the next session I will send you the YouTube video on your registered number, and you can also subscribe my channel also, and you can see there. Okay, thank you very much.